And Little Systems the guy. Once more. Except I have like one system, which is StreamYard, because I'm not bothered doing actual streams, because as we all remember my history with streams, they are not pleasant. So that's why all you're getting is this. I mean, the last stream I didn't even do that well. And all I was just doing was playing Killing Floor 3, and not many people joined, but whatever. It's not it's not like I have much of an audience anymore anyway, because all they want is Thomas the Tankin Dankin, not DLC, Killing Floor 3, or any of that crap. I swear. It's like people just don't understand the concept of my channel. I mean, it's on my bio that I changed it so to make it less edgy, because the last little thing was just saying, oh, I'm just a troubled guy posting whatever, all that crap. Now it's just more simple. So yeah, welcome everybody to the stream, you know, where place to be, all that stupid shit. Again, like I asked in the previous stream, how do people do it? How do people stream? When months ago, I was cancelled over something that some people in the video did not understand, because what happened in that drama between me and a friend I will not mention, because I'm done with him at this point. Literally, the people who've made it has got nothing to do with what really happened. I'm not watching it, by the way, again. And, I know a few videos too, but those are going around. Like one video, I mean, this one person has made many videos of me, which again I will not name. For example, one of his examples of videos where he made a Joker 2019 parody of me. Even what I watched in full was the picture. All it was just a picture during my time at MCM London 2018, where I took a nice little picture with some DLC cosplayers, and I pulled some sort of goofy face. And the audio that played like behind it was from one of my deleted streams. Something on the lines of, I don't care what happened to me, and this channel's not going anywhere. I don't freaking remember what I've said. But yeah, I watched the whole thing. And another thing that this guy posted was, well, he put like context in the comments where I was in like a group chat. They wanted to see my face, so I sort of turned and say, haha, you got like a double chin. And I'm like, is this fat shaming or what? Because that is literally what those people in the video did. They are just fat shaming me. And I'm not really tolerating that. So if that person is watching this stream, which I don't really think he even is, but if that individual is watching this stream right now, or it's like currently making yet another video on me, consider stopping. Make videos on other people, not me. You have so many other videos you've made on, like Brandon, the Brony Pony guy, whatever. You made a lot of videos on him. You even made a video on Sonar Productions, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with whatever videos you make on those types of people. But as you start making videos on me, no, I draw the line. So, whether you're watching or not, do me a big favor. Delete those videos on me, and even two of those community posts where you had a little message to me, or even sharing that video, which again, not gonna watch, even though I made my mom watch it instead. So yeah, just please, just delete them, please. No one wants to see that shit. Anyway, Freddy and Jade, both said like what earlier. I don't care about Universal Era adjacent takes Sodor. Which I know some of you are curious of what happened to them. I may be the co-creator of Universal Era and as well as Jason Takes Soda, which I had another person help me get the idea of Jason Takes Soda. What happened to them? I unlisted the videos, but then made them public again, and then unlisted them again because the creator of Universal Era, who I should now call, is now called Trident, or used to be TQEQ Telly, he said that he didn't want people knowing him for Universal Era, and that's like old news and like embarrassing to show random people. Although it's all said anyway in my Discord server. So yeah. Now you know why Universal Era and Jason Takes Soda are not public anymore. Drew the Toon and Trains fan and hi. Sammy the 14xx Steam Engine. I recently uploaded and re-uploaded video called Counting on Nia, so why did you re-upload Counting on Nia? I didn't re-upload that video along with Thomas's Downhill and Straight to London, or as I now call them, Alfred Zero, because I'm just not proud of those videos. That's also why The Dark Times is not uploaded on this channel, despite it being a Shed 17 ripoff. Would I re-upload more of my older videos? No. However, I did recreate one a while ago called Thomas versus Bonnie. And here's a little interesting fact. After I uploaded the video, I rewatched the Bonnie documentary. So, yeah, that's what you should know. Quen of Ancient Egypt. It's good to hear you back on the air, Boscha. Thanks. I mean, I was on the air, the end of October, but as we know, no one gives a shit. No one just gives a damn. Here's an annoying thing as well. Whenever I'm angry or upset, people actually give a damn about me. Even the ones that don't even support me anymore, like BEC Enterprises, the guy who made a whole doc of all the bad stuff I've done and re-uploaded some of my videos, even videos on this channel as well. People that don't give a shit will support me only enjoy me when I'm upset or angry. But whenever I'm happy and enjoying life, no one gives a shit. Or at other times, they just use it against me. The guy in the You're a Dead Man VR chat rage part. Earlier, while people were tormenting me on VR chat, Like, for some reason, the person thought it'd be a great idea to make a sticker on my face holding my Sayori plushie when I met Ian McHugh, but only the bit with my face and Sayori. So I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute, time out. Isn't that like a happy moment of me? But then it changed to another sticker, and this time of my Funny Rage 2020 video. And I'm like, okay, no, that's a bad memory. Why are you comparing those two? You see why I can't stand some certain types of children on the internet? And even they shouldn't even be on the internet anyway, because they're just a bunch of little dickheads. But yeah, I only like respect minors if they do not piss me off. And unfortunately, that individual I will not name. I mean, he commented on one of my community posts saying that, oh, I still consider you a friend. Yeah, no. Fuck off. You nuked my server, and the only excuse you had was, it's just a server. Listen to me. This is like a polite message. Kindly fuck you. Stay away from me. I don't want you around me anymore. You even, like, had you, along with some of my other friends in that friend group, tell another friend of me to, like, stay away from me. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I know I'm a shit person, and I know that the people in that video don't hate me. Which, that's kind of bullshit when it comes to some people that are not even in that video, which, again, not gonna watch. Oh, okay, actually, maybe I might watch it because it's I got my mother to watch it anyway, but I don't really give a shit. This is just like what happens when you have two friend groups. One that is like the Universal Era stuff, and one that's like Thomas the Tank Dankin or Gordon Hazel, whatever. And like the issue is that the Gordon Hazel group chat literally didn't know who the person I was making fun of personally. They don't know who they are. They don't know who those people are. And to think that, like, I'm the only one that kind of made fun of that person. Like, no kidding. After the whole drama, they I guess went back to making fun of that minor, and that minor isn't friends with them anymore. Even Trident. Like, they bought that VR chat crew over the back. So completely understandable why that minor, like, would not be friends with Trident that person anymore. Because they're absolute hypocrites. Anyway, Gemini. You want to keep your video of Goodbye Mrs. Kindly as in memorial of your grandma despite Richard's crimes. Yes. And here's the funny thing. I got like a recent comment on my Halloween community post. Like all caps. Be like, make more episodes about Hazel and Alfred, please. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? You want me to make more Alfred videos despite Richard Jordan's crimes? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? As for Hazel, that's a little complicated, especially with that video going on. Anyway, Villain Retro. Alright, Bosher, what's happening, bro? Good to finally say hi. Well, I'm interested in seeing you here as well. Now, for those who don't know, that's the guy who made a video on the bad side of the Thomas community, and the first person was me. Which you think it would be a bad thing because I know I did. Like, I didn't give a shit watching it, but I heard from some people that he actually said that I at least changed. And all those incidents, like the whole N-word thing, screaming my mother to shut up, all that shit, that was because I wasn't even a full-on adult yet. I was still young, so giving props to that, I guess. Like, when it comes to all the people that he spoke about, at least it's more freaking tame. Oh god. Anyway, here's another one from him. You are a good kid, and I do mention that, ha ha ha. I do mention you were treated unfairly, and you were a kid at the time, and I wish you all the best. Out of all the people I talked about, just wanted you to know I've treated you fairly. Well, thank you. I mean, I didn't watch your video yet because I really hate seeing my older self, but hey, appreciate it. Although the argument I say to myself is what I would be saying all that if the timing wasn't fucking horrible. Because as we all know, way before part 4 of Gordon Hazel premiered, yeah, all that shit went down the toilet. Oh god. But sorry I had to use your shouting clip because it was very good clip to use, but it's all good, all good taste, haha. Yeah, that's the pity of how infamous I am in the community. You think I'd be the person to make all these Alfred movies and, even try to bring it back, but nah, I'm the one who yelled all that. And, oh god, what I was to say. Okay, another one. Would love to hear your thoughts on it sometime. I'm in work, bro, so go ahead. Look after yourself, bro. Glad to see you are still making content, man. Please keep it up. Thanks, man. Again, just be a bit more lighter notes. You'll be happy to I'm happy to say that Trackside Turns will be the final, and it's fine. I finally completed it. I don't know when I'll start rendering it, but I'm going to tell you, it's coming out very soon, and hoping it will come out next Friday. So look forward to Trackside Tunes, which will be like the final Year of Thomas video. And after that, no more Thomas. At least for a while. I mean, Thomas is still going to be there. I'm not fully, retiring him, unlike Oishi or a few others, but yeah, Thomas will still be there. He's just going to take a little back seat. Let's see, it's Sammy again. What's your opinion on Murder Drones, and also who's your favorite amazing Digital Circus character? Never watched Murder Drones, though I did hear it's really good. But if you know me, I'm more of a Digital Circus kind of guy. I mean, I have heard that SMG4 is over, but again, more of a Digital Circus person. As for my favorites, I have a really long list. I mean, I know I could do a great Kane impression, so Kane is up there, one of my favorites. Oh, thank you. You're too much. I could do a pretty good Kane voice. Or maybe it's a British variation. Well, if you have to, color my teeth, well, oh, God, now, oh, no, imagine all this images ahead. Oh, no, what am I going to do? Anyway, also, King, Pomni, Gummy Goo, few others. But I feel like my favorite right now, especially like since it's been a favorite of mine for a while now, it's definitely Jax. So there you go. There's your answer. Villain Retro forgot some other Thomas YouTubers who have done bad things. Example, Flute Girl 20. What? Tom K. Action. Okay. I kind of know about the last two, but Flute Girl? I mean, I have heard of her for a little bit, but yeah, I'm curious now. What did she do? Another one from Lizzie Freeman's birthday happened recently. Oh, well, in that case, happy late birthday. Some weeks ago, before that day, one of her friends had his father pass away from a sudden illness, and she made a GoFundMe page to help him. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am really sorry to hear that. Well, all I could say is I wish her the best and the rest of her friends and family. As well as Dylan, I'll wish him the best of luck as well, because he is gone for a long. Even directly messaged to me, he's going all that stuff, and he did say as well, he's not gonna be my script editor or creative consultant anymore, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, I don't really have any future Thomas plans anymore because of you know what. Oh, and Maddox Young. I know you have a lot of questions for me, but I did answer your earlier question. I knew that SMG4 ended. I've not seen that cause YouTube poop. Which take along. I have so many. I don't even count. I think the last thing that I purchased that is a thing, a Thomas merch is. I think it was the newer Push Along Percy. I think, or is it a Red Flame Diesel Push Along? I don't know. I have so many Thomas merch. Anyway, all I heard about Flute Girl 24 was her grooming a minor and blackmailing someone named Nathan. I don't know if it was. It's his name Nathan. Oh God. Yeah, if it's the former, then Jesus. I mean, I definitely subscribe to him, but God, I'm sorry. But I guess as people say, don't meet your heroes. I mean, look at me. Archie Bugs is high. Power 9 Studios. Hey Bosh, just asking, why have you unlisted your Universal Era and Jason Takes so obvious? I answered it earlier, so I answer it again. It was public again for a little bit, but then I unlisted it again because I know a lot of you miss it, and I know Trident and everyone else that worked on it did, even though I'm the co-creator of it. But yeah, Trident said that it's old news and embarrassing to show people, and doesn't want to be known for creating it anymore. So yeah, that's why. It sucks, especially since we had a good time there, which is all unfortunate, but yeah, that's just life. Yeah, Max Young. Maybe thoughts on the cancelled Super Ed episode. I kind of been waiting for someone to ask me that because, oh boy, what a freaking weird thing. But hey, it's exploded thing. Oh, even I even made like a image on my Discord server, which is pretty much like recreation. Like, what would be like if it was like a Blobber episode? Because pretty much that's what it is. It's pretty much just a Blobber episode. So here's the picture. There you go. So yeah, I'm definitely aware of Super Ed. I mean, I've seen Unlucky Tug's video as well. And man, that's I can make a whole video dedicated about Super Ed, but I'm not one of those Thomas YouTubers. And besides, there's a lot of people saying that. And Super ED is truly a doozy, lol. Yep. I mean, if I had to, I would definitely do my own take on Super ED and just make it like a Blobber episode. And I like a way to like begin it would just be like, I don't have Sonic the Moment saying to do Thomas anymore, but you know, whole different story. But it'd be like, "Hi, friends, Now there are many types of engines around the island, but one time, one diesel came in and nearly took all of our jobs. You might find the story rather shocking. All aboard for a big adventure." I can't believe you just made me say that. Thomas, I'm sorry, but I'm not really the greatest at doing a CGI voice. Yeah, tell me about it. Why don't you let me do a stream one day to take over your job, since no one really wants to see you? You get back in the shed. Sorry about that. Anyway, Powerline Fizz again, a response to my Yui question. Oh, I see. That's okay. I'm glad it's still available on a playlist, though. Yeah, just to be a bit more charitable. I mean, hey, if people could be nostalgic of the Alpha trilogy, despite how much it sucks, well, surely people could do the same with UE, right? Anyway, no one Gemini. While some Thomas YouTubers have done bad things in the past, regretted their actions, and became better people, there are some that just don't have the shame and remorse. Which is why in the video, you might say it's rather clickbait. And also a bit of a lie, because yes, I am guilty with spilling out the beans out of nowhere about the DLC mod to those people in the video. But again, it was just a slip. And I bet some of you are gonna say, not a good excuse. Well, guess what? It's the best excuse I have, so take that with a grain of salt, alright? I really just don't want to hear it. And as for the other person that they mentioned in the beginning of the video, from what I've heard, don't worry, because I have no plans of bringing him back anytime soon. I mean, I know he's still in my school friends server, but again, I blocked him, so he is not gonna be a bother to me or anyone on this channel anymore. Just for the safety of these minors in my audience. Not that I really have an audience to begin with, because, you know, it's like a mishmash of videos, if you can't tell from my channel. One minute it's like an avalanche of Thomas videos, and the next moment it's like a DLC mod, which not really have any plans for it yet, but I guess the closest thing is my other recent video, Michael Rosen versus Mina. But again, rushed it for various reasons. Let's see. TBF, DEISI. And also, question: what is your reaction to Hero getting scrapped in Hero of the Rails Lost ending? I mean, isn't there like so many of those Lost ending videos out there? Oh, well, there's. Do you have any of the Wooden Railway 2022 albums? No, because frustratingly, they never released them in the UK, and I'm a little pissy about it. Do you have the new Trackmaster toys? Yes. Not the free pack ones, because I don't think they have like the Ollie Oranges yet. The only one they have is the Flying Scotsman, and that's it. And I already answered this one. Do you have the new push along toys? Yes, but only Thomas, Percy, and James. Sammy, if Hazel said she was the only of her class left, who was that other B12 in Alfred 2? That was a little off-script joke that LJ Productions made based on like these international engines in the background in Wobber. I don't know why, but I felt like it was that good. I decided to put it in the episode, or you know. Archie Bug, I only have James. Looking from your icon, I could tell. And also the fact that out of all of them, James is like the one that is like the most popular one. Like, it was quite difficult, honestly, for me to get Thomas and Percy, especially Percy. But hey, I was lucky enough to finally get them. I was the Topham hat for Halloween, like you did during your Audrey extravaganza trip. Well, here's the funny thing, Gemini, because I was also dressed up as the Fat Controller. So, yeah. A little bit of a coincidence. Manox Young, hey Marsha, do you know Mr. Puzzles, Mr. WPNZ? No, because I don't watch SMG4's newer content. I definitely know that Mr. Puzzles is like a popular one. But again, I don't watch his newer content, sorry. This whole like thing as well. I could do a whole video about it, but not only did I have the deleted streams that have been archived and all that shit, but I just really don't have the time for drama anymore. Which, please, do me all a favor. Please, keep drama away from this channel. Do you know Lizzie Freeman? Yes. I mean, I know she's the voice of Pomni. And I think I only know best for that. Oh my god. TBF Diaz, can you make a intro of Oishi High School Battle in the style of Hero of the Rails with the theme? No. No? That'd just be weird. And not to mention, I don't really have plans to, like, bring her back. So, yeah. Okay, I definitely know, that question's like a troll. Freddy, anyways, do you know Thomas Furious? He was Ernie from Underground Ernie at the Orange Shogun's, by the way. Yes, I actually even met him as well and subscribed. And also, fun fact as well, his head code video is the reason why I decided to give all my engines their proper head codes, not just Gordon with the Express head code. Which is why you'd see like sub videos. Thomas actually has the branch line passenger head code. Ernie. Everyone watch Fast Burn Friends. I feel like I've answered this question in the last stream, which I definitely know I did, but I'm just going to answer it again. No. You know, Boscha, you and I have something in common. I feel like you answered that answer in the comments of my last stream, but then like deleted it. But yes, I know we like have autism group with Thomas, which by the way, which leads me to like my next little rant here, guys. Can I just ask you all like a simple question? When the hell have I ever used my autism as an excuse? Like when? This is like a genuine question. Like, when have I ever used my autism as an excuse? Like, any examples? There's like no examples, and that's kind of annoying because when people say, "Oh, Boscha uses autism as an excuse," first of all, again, when have I done this? And second, doesn't that make me sound like a fucking idiot? Oh my god. Tim, your rage was so funny, but a little sad. I would mostly be like a the ladder. No, I don't think you ever did. In fact, that answers that. I swear. Some people are really fucking stupid. And also, Maris, I know you want me to like answer my question, but can I just answer questions from other people? Oh my god, will you watch it someday along with Murder Drones and the? I don't have the time. Oh my god. Opinions on Arcade the Dark Times. You should re-upload and watch Sodaland. Before we get into that, I'm just gonna say I already seen Sodaland and there's been a premiere in it, and wow. again, one of those things I could make a video on it, but wow. What a way to end a trilogy of weird Thomas films. I didn't even think it would become a trilogy, but I guess here we are. Oh, and there's a more genuine question. Oh, I'll answer this later, and I'll give out my response looking at Dark Times. A question: when were Alfred and Hazel built in your AU? Well, I have my own take on the. I feel like Alfred, being like the third member of the B12 who has fallen from grace in the film, and Hazel. See, I think Alfred would have been built first, and then Hazel been built a few months later. But it's like the usual time that the B12s were built. I mean, come on, I'm not that big into trains. I'm more of like a Thomas person, but I do know like my fair share of knowledge on trains, so. Oh, good. Jared, people wanting you to make another Alfred video is like asking Paul Vince for a fourth Shed 17 movie after he finished making Sodaland. Well, again, just don't pass at this point. I mean, I feel like the trilogy like ended weird, but I guess at least it has a more happier ending. But now, I'm just gonna put my foot on the pedals and just go straight into Dark Times, because no, not Sodor Dark Times, but like the arcade Dark Times. And oh my fucking god, what was I thinking? People that said that it was like a Shed 17 ripoff, yeah, you were correct. But I should have seen it like earlier, but oh my god. And also the EXC like things are like dead as well. Oh my god. This is why I don't want to re-upload everything from my previous channel, because one, I guess more importantly, I don't have the files of those on my computer. Like, I can't go into one of my broken laptops from like 2013 and re-upload stuff from Mysteries 254. I can't do that. And second, stuff like Arcade the Dark Times is the most cringiest fucking thing I have ever made. And like this shit, along with Footy Rage 2020 just gets archived. Like, what? Oh, I can't stand it. And even when I made its sequel, Sonic vs. Oishi Darksea, which is re-uploaded on this channel, by the way, no one would give it down, because they would just keep focusing on the Dark Times. And it's re-uploaded by someone else, which I shall not name, because I did a whole stream about that guy, exposing him, and it didn't even age well, because look what happened to me. Also, yes, I've seen Sodor Land. I already said what I think about it. Well, I guess thinking about it now, it's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen this year. And it's like nothing compares. I think it's the weirdest out of the entire Shed 17 trilogy, I guess. Archie Bug, the Alfred trilogy doesn't need a fourth movie. And yet we have Toy Story 4. And even the Toy Story 5 coming out. But you're right about that. My Alfred trilogy just does not need another one. It's done. Well, you guys already have Thomas's Magical Christmas Discovery or the Gordon Hazel special. Any of those two. Just watch those instead. If you really still want that desperate for more Thomas content from me. When all my channel is in concept, it's pretty much just a channel where I just dump shit where I created, where it'd be like Thomas, DDLC, Sonic, Brom, anything really. It's not just the Thomas channel. I even did a whole video about it, and not many people remembered. And it's kind of sad. It is really, really sad. An Archie bug again. I mean, you did do a trailer for Alfred 4, but that's an April Fool's joke. I did. And that's that, as well as like I'm not gonna make an Alfred 4. Even if we have Toy Story 4 and a few other ones. Even Kung Fu Panda 4, which, oh boy, what a disappointment that movie was. But honestly, okay. Does the roll call and insert line sound similar to Hero of the Rails opening? I don't know. Anyway, I'll be right back. I really gotta take a piss, so you have to excuse there'd be like a long silence from me, but again, these streams never usually go well anyway. God knows when it's gonna be over, so be right back. Now I'm back. TB again asks, when will Oishi and Brom come back? In 2016, maybe, or 20. Oishi? No clue, and I don't really have plans to like bring her back. Although I had one person join my server and showed me some rather interesting things regarding Oishi Demon Hunter, which not go into full detail because as for Brom, well, next year Brom and Sonic will be getting the spotlight this time. Hopefully. I guess just when the heat, if the heat ever dies down. Like there'll be like a Sonic movie in the works. I hope to get it back to work on it. And there would have been a Brom movie as well, but that's got some complications, leaving me to cancel that film again. Because, like, as I said, no one really wants to do UE-related stuff anymore. I mean, I know LJ is doing a 2-hour reading of Universal Era, which, good luck to that. I believe we're almost an hour in. Also, I guess I hope you all had a great Halloween. Not much happened really on my end when it came to Halloween, besides the fact I dressed up as the Fat Controller. But hey, it was fun. I'm surprised that some of you out there like still like Oishi. Like I thought the whole Oishi fan base would just been dead, but surprisingly not. There's still a few of you out there that still like Oishi. Not that I blame you. Miss again, will you make a music video? This is Halloween from that one movie. We actually think you mean The Nightmare Before Christmas, and put your characters in it. No, because first of all, Halloween's already over, and two, I already made a Halloween music video last year on Thriller. Although there will be a music video for Christmas time. Originally, I was going to use a Thomas song, but I decided to change my mind. Creating of Ancient Egypt. Bosch, I have one question right now. Bosch, how do you feel about it now? What if I add my characters to your Thomas universe? I mean, I've added Richard and a few other Thomas OCs, so I don't know. That's more up to me. This whole thing's entirely up to me. So, not really much of your choice, but, you know. Mondays. Am I right? I know. I know a lot of you know about my chess, but I don't really give a shit. Oh god. Hey Bosch, have you heard about Sonic 5 coming out in 2029? Dude, Sonic 4 hasn't even come out yet. What do you mean? And Owen the Train Guy 2255. I really like your Alpha trilogy. Well, I'm glad you did. Oh boy. Archie Bug, what's your least favorite Thomas fan story ever created? Okay, kind of like depends though. If is it like, I'm curious now, is it like stories that other people created or my own? Though I guess it could be like anything. If it's by someone else, I guess I'm gonna just say, all right, other people. Is it really like much to say like Thomas's heartbreak? I mean, that's kind of one of the few that comes to mind. Because I actually heard about it from one of the people that did work on the film, that originally it was going to be based around how the engines are coping with the passing of Sir Topham Hatt's father, Thomas being the one to take it the hardest, I guess. Which is like a great idea. And I like the end of it, the top little tender moment between Thomas and Topham just comforting each other, and Tom being like, "Hey, Thomas, I know you're going through all this, but a lot of us go through this. This is just part of life. The least we could do is just keep living and smiling all the way." And Tom's like, "Yeah, I thank you, sir. You know what? Just for your father, I'm gonna keep working my hardest, no matter what." That's my number one. And again, would have been a great story. But no. Now it's all about taking stuff from real life, and it's about taking stuff from real life and make it a long tragic love story. What? First of all, just to quote Unlucky Tug, can we keep the lovey-dovey fanfiction crap out of Thomas the Tank Engine, please? Second, Sonic, if you want to make a story based on your struggles of real life, that's fine. In fact, I don't have a problem with that. But come on. And then you gotta throw some shit and stuff from my freaking trilogy. You were referencing Hazel in your fucking movie? Which actually made a meme about it, by the way. In my community post. Like, as soon as you freaking mention Hazel, she's just been the back being like, Al, what are you doing? Why are you bringing me into this? It's Sonic, I'm sorry. You're a great voice actor, and you even said it yourself. You don't mind going back to voice Thomas. Which, fair enough. But I'm sorry. I have to say this. Your content is shit. It is so shit. You're like one of those people that make crossovers that don't make sense. Okay, sure, it's like Thomas and Friends. It's all focused on Sodor, taking place in like the 50s. And then you have characters from Hazbin Hotel, DDLC, and all that other shit. And just to add the top of the cake for what I had somebody show me, you had Monica and another character kiss Thomas on the cheek as an award for rescuing James? What? Why? Why? What is it with people having other characters kissing Thomas on the cheek? He's a fucking train! First, like, Twilight Sparkle, now fucking Monica and all that other shit. I hate it. I really hate it. I mean, if I were to make a crossover, which I'll get to very later, at least I would have made a crossover that would make more sense when it comes to what time period it's in. But hey, I did have an idea about a crossover that would be like another one. Too bad it was shafted by someone. Now, some of you might know Railways of Crotonia. I liked it at one point, but here's a bit of a reason why I don't. Back when I was on Twitter, I reached out to Millentuna about my idea of a crossover series that's similar to his, taking place in a fictional like town where Oishi is the mayor and most of the engines are running the railway, but it's not like railway focused because it's all my characters in. He thought it was a great idea, but then time passes and he blocks me on Twitter. Never asked me why. That is until I found out that he tweeted, Bosch is a piece of shit. Anyway, let's just all move on. That really fucking hurt me. And that's why, because of that shit, I don't support Millentuna anymore. Because I looked up to this guy. An interesting way of like making a crossover that, while it's random, at least it was charming. Having all your favorite characters together in one fictional world that created yourself. Not like taking place on Sodor, where you have random characters there out of nowhere. No, it's a world that you created on your own. And then Millentuna shafts that idea when 1 year ago, when I first spoke to you on Twitter through direct messages, you actually liked the idea. But no. But no, you're just like everyone else. Why did I even bother supporting you anyway if that's just the way you're going to be treating me? When all I want to do is have my own take on Crotonia, or even Tobias and the Half Pariah? It wasn't plagiarizing, by the way. It was just simply my own take on those fucking stuff that I like. Sure, like some parts, including the Alpha trilogy, which again people still like for some reason. They say there are some scenes that are similar to Tobias, and in the original version of the first movie, I used music from that film, but I changed it in the special edition because people just doesn't like me doing my own take on other stuff that I like. Oh yeah, aside from me not supporting Millen Tuner anymore, that fucking experience I had is one of the other reasons why I just don't like crossovers anymore. I mean, yes, I did I did co-create Universal Era, but that was all before all that shit. Or after, I don't know anymore. Maddox Young again. Do you have any Bachman and Hornby models? Yes. Okay, yeah, so my question. I already answered one of your questions, so here you go. You just have to excuse me for breaching my goddamn boiling point because, believe me, honest God, believe me, I really want to still like the Thomas fandom, even though in that Funny Race 2020 video where I despise the Thomas fandom for how much they treated me, I still want to really like the Thomas fandom because of the cool things they created. But how can I do that when this is the way people are fucking treating me? I just don't understand. And also, Master, I already answered one of your questions. Could I just have answered someone else's questions instead? I mean, yes, I know who Keith Adams is. I know that Mr. Puzzles is an SMG4 character, which I don't watch his newer stuff, by the way. Wow, I gotta calm down. Really sorry to hear that, by the way. But sometimes in life, you just have to let out your frustrations to the world. Whether they want to take you seriously, which I hope most you do, or just point and laugh like all those loser, low-life gremlins that only just want to watch you suffer. They don't care about your happiness. They don't care about if you're a changed person or not. They only care about just wanting the old you back. Which, by the way, if you liked seeing me like I was in those videos and even those deleted streams, then congratulations, you succeeded. You've made me as bad as you did. But hey, why stop there when you could just make so many fucking videos on me when you have so many other fucking people that are worse than me and are actual pedophiles? And some people tell me to get a life. God damn. Fuck me. Legit. This is just sad that it all comes down to this. And before anyone says anything, yes, I bought this on myself. Womp fucking womp. I know I suck. No need to rub it in. Max Young, do you have any Toby toys? Yes. I have as many Thomas toys as I could think of. Uh, Basha, do you still remember your old video from 2020, the B12 moments? I'm surprised I remember this. I think I do remember making a video where Hazel and Alfred actually work together on the mainland. It's not archived, obviously, which is a bit of a shame, but hey. And Archie Burgers, do you like the Thomas Career Collective? Yes. We lived in such a good time during the moments. Please, for the love of God, bring them back. Well, again, not much we could all do now. Well, before Lizzie Freeman voiced Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus, she voiced Maggie from Miss Newport. Did you know? No. Well, I think I did, but I don't know. Thoughts on Kira Adams stories? I've seen some of them, and they're fine. I like them. Oh, there you go. Masha, who is your favorite character from Thomas and Friends? Thomas and Friends. Again, a question I feel like I've answered before, which I know I have. And like I answered before, it's Edward. It used to be Thomas, but yeah, it's Edward. There you go. Hey Basha, the only reason I delete the comment that you and I both agree with Thomas, which because I wanted to comment to be on the live chat. Okay then. Did you know Kiefer Adams did some bad stuff from Max Young again? Yeah, let's show him a lot. But also, part of me says no. I'm like, what did now? What did he do? Damn. Key Rams, what did you do? Okay, never mind. I figure out what he's done a little bit. Well, thank God I never done some shit like that. Because all I knew back then, especially with some of the archive stuff, that was me being stupid. Oh, okay. Archie, who is my least favorite Thomas character? Oh boy. Part of me feels like it had to be Charlie. Even though I did bring him back from the dead to make that one scene Alfred 3 not canon anymore. But yeah, I guess that answers that. I feel like every stream I do is just more of a Q&A than anything. Isn't that strange? So that's why you killed him in Alfred 3. Yep. Oh god, what else is you talk about? I don't know what you're talking about, Maddox. I don't know where else to go with this stream, since, you know, usual Monday sort of thing. Oh god. Is the silent signal. Is it true that Alfred is a virgin? Haven't heard that one before. Because I remember they were answering that in the Alfred trilogy watch along commentary solo fig. Whatever. Do you hate Kiefer Adams now? I wouldn't say hate, but yeah. I swear, what the fuck have we done to this earth? Also, like I said earlier, uh, my Trackside Tunes video is like complete. I don't know when I'll start render it, but I promise you it'll come out next Friday. So look forward to that. Silent Signal Studios. If Thomas the Tank Engine was owned by Disney, what would have happened? Well, one thing, we're screwed. That's for sure. Game over. Archie Bug. What's Trackside Tunes about, anyways? Put it simply, it's just a music video compilation of all your favorite Thomas songs. So, yeah, I feel like that'd be a decent way to end the year of Thomas, even though we have December left, but again, because of some stupid drama that didn't really need to fucking happen, because some of those people in the video didn't know who the miner was in my other friend group. It's just not happening. We're cutting it short. Pretty much. Oh god. Where is Tornado? Which I guess you mean the character from Alfred 3. I guess he's still around. I guess. I mean, what do you expect to say? That Tornado is like dead? But yeah, now apparently I guess I'll say that Tornado's still alive. My universe ain't that edgy anymore. Speaking of edgy, Silent Signal again. Stewie Griffin and the Thomas from Alfred 3 would make a great pairing. The amount of crimes they commit would be unstoppable. Yep. It could be possible. Boscha, do you remember your all B12 moments video? It was never archived, so no. At least I don't think so. I mean, hey, BC Enterprises was able to archive some videos from Boscha Studios, and even some videos on this channel for some reason. But yeah, that video, nah. Not even some of the other videos that I'm actually proud of. Like the re-uploaded or edited version of the original Noble Venture. So there were some videos they were able to archive and some that weren't. Would I recreate that video though? Well, judging that Alfred's creator is an actual predator and also in prison, no. No. Ugh. Again, I know Maddox really has a lot of questions, which I guess this is what these streams are now, just Q&A. It doesn't matter what kind of stream it is. Oh, there we go. There's one I could actually answer. Boscha, do you know Purple Hoodie Zero? Yes. He's the one that does those Thomas being a dumbass videos. And I actually did hear that he was... I think I did see him in the Orgy Extravaganza. Did I meet him, though? Nah. Kinda didn't want to, though. But, oh well. Again, like I said, I guess these, streams are just Q&As. It doesn't matter what the context of those streams are, they're just a lot of questions. The only people I have is, like, questions, especially Maddox Young. I feel like I just really don't have the time for questions anymore. Oh, I don't. Where else even go these streams? I just really want this kind of shit to be over and done with. I guess I end the stream here because there's not really else much for me to talk about. Before that, your Thomas is the king of people's hearts. I guess in a way, yes, because even though I'm not going to be making Thomas any videos anymore for a long while, he's still going to be on my channel. It's just I really want to focus more on other things that I like. But gee, if only some people would just stop making videos about me. Which, again, if that individual is watching, or even making another video about me, just stop. Just stop and consider deleting the videos and the community posts about me, please. Because these just do not represent me at the slightest. Even that video that's been going around. They seriously just do not represent me in any way. I am not like what I used to be. I mean, I was a little bit, but just shows that the cracks just showed. Some cracks are like showing. And some slips were made. But I guess whether you want to still support me or not, I honestly don't really care all that much. I'm still going to be making videos if I ever get the chance, but I guess right now I need to focus more on myself, especially once my video will be finished. Yeah. 2 more from Maddox again. Hey, Marshall, my birthday is in November 5th. Happy birthday, that day. And Marshall, will you get the last few push-along toys? I don't know. And I don't think I will, because I'm just tired. I'm so tired of this type of bullshit I have to deal with. But again, thank you for watching, listening to me ramble again. And I'll see you next time I stream or do whatever. Bye.